Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome back to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals scored in the Premier League. If you missed our live streams, do watch along. I'm awfully tired from doing those today. We're doing a doubleheader tomorrow. Come along because when I'm live, I'm one of the streaming guys I stream with says you don't get to know my personality and how funny and sarcastic I am when I'm trying to do these, because I'm trying to be technical and to the point, using my over 20 plus years coaching experience, so you can learn something. On a live stream, it's way more relaxed and I'm way more fun. Right, but right now I'm going to show you this goal for Brentford. I'm going to try to explain it in the football-y ways as possible. And if you coach as much as football or played as much as I have, you're going to kind of understand this rule of nonsense, because this is a rule of nonsense. What's happened is every time this ball's getting touched, it's just getting smashed like first time, right? And everything is just one time and they're just hitting the ball, and there's no rhyme or reason to it, right? So that's why Man City struggle to defend it. The ball's just kind of knocked out wide here, right? Bosh, off it goes, and it's just hit back across. It's a bit of a hit and hope. I do love a bit of hit and hope in football, because you know what? That sometimes unlocks problems. Defenders have to deal with bouncing balls and all sorts of chaos happens. And chaos in football is a good thing. When it's structured, you're playing a game of chess and it's all statistics and the passing rate and passing averages. When it's just chaos, it's good fun and we all love those. Normally it's like FA Cup ties and that sort of stuff. But that's generally what happens here. It's a bit of chaos. And that long looping ball ends up on the back post now, but now it's the front post, obviously, where the ball's changed. And he's just sort of knocked it back again. And everyone's taking a bit of a, swing at it. No one's really dealing with it. And he's got time here just to put his foot on it, just pass the ball out and get it into this big open space here. But chooses not to. Just has a bit of a swing and a miss. Bosh, boomf, goes along, bosh, boomf, and it ends up into the goal. Yes, bosh, boomf is a technical term at the highest level of coaching. If you didn't know that, you do now. And the ball ends up in the back of the net box. Also, there's a bunch of links in the description below for audio books and other things I do if you ever want to check out some of those. But be warned, if you listen to some of my audio books, some of them are really, really over 18. Be very careful. All right, let's just get on to the next goal. Okay, we picked this up here right on the edge of the 18-yard box. But what I want you to notice is this midfielder here has let this guy just drift into a pocket full of space right here. Now, if you're a good player, all you're trying to do is just hold the ball here and see what happens. And that's what he does. The run's coming from here from the blind side. It's Harland, ends up in another pocket and turns and shoots. But I want you to show you how this defender here reacts. Midfielder, sorry. But when this ball comes in, look, he can't do anything. He can't touch him just because the body position is set up by the midfielder just so that, well, you can't get the ball, you can't get me, so I can hold it. I can create myself time by having my body position in the right place, and now you can't tackle me. All because the defending body position here is wrong. He's not goal side, so he can't dive in, he can't do anything. He's just looking now to hold the ball up. Can he get a shot off? And that's what he's thinking in his head until he sees this great run here by Harland as he comes steaming in, straight through the legs here. Harland, then he has to do what Harland does, turn, pivot, and he smashes it into the net box. Again though, Harland makes a run through the box and nobody tracks him. Nobody goes with that runner. It's that simple. Stay with your runners, and Harland doesn't get a free turn and smack it into the net box. Now, he does only get 2 goals in this game and not 3. He's been scoring hat-tricks for breakfast, this man, and I'm kind of worried he might be falling off because only 2 goals a game. Come on, Harland, you're normally scoring 3. Your expectations are here, so that's the standards we're going to hold you to. Let's get on to the last goal. I talked about this in the Nottingham Forest-Liverpool watch-along about there was a Forest player just not playing the game, trying to shield the ball out of bounds. And Luis Diaz nicks it off him and almost gets a goal. This is exactly the same example here of players in the Premier League not trying to play the game. He's trying to body Harland here instead of focusing on winning the ball. And you can see the other players around him, they're going, oh, ref, near the end, because they're expecting, to get a call. Because apparently playing the game of football is complaining to the ref and asking for handouts. I'm not sure where that's come from, but it is creeping through the Premier League like an epidemic. Watch what goes on here. He's trying to turn, tries to shove Harland. I'm going to show you from the other angle exactly what I mean. He's trying to foul Harland here, and he's not really trying to win the football. I'm going to show you that. Harland just picks it up, bounces the ball, because the defender's too busy trying to fight with him. Instead of doing the simple thing of putting his head on the ball, back it up. You can see he stopped there. He didn't take those 2 steps back, so he's in perfect flight of the ball to win it and knock it away. Harland does what Harland does. He beats the keeper and puts it into the net box. Now let me show you that reverse angle so you can really see what I mean about that defender trying to foul the player and not actually play the game of football. Bosh! He didn't say bosh, so he doesn't get 2 points. That is the rules in the Premier League. Look it up. Let's get onto that little knock that I'm talking about. Here we are. Watch. He's stopping his run. Instead of just running with Harland and making sure the player doesn't get in behind and he gets to win the ball at the same time. Watch this little connection here. Look. Dosh, he's trying to smash into Harland and not win the ball. All he has to do is be one step further back. He wins this really easily. And then there's no goal. There's no goal. Or let's just say that he doesn't win it cleanly, but he's close enough to Harland now and his goal side to actually do a bit of a better job. Now, the defender doesn't also look at Harland once when that ball's in flight. He can see the ball, check Harland, see the ball, check Harland. Doesn't do that. Gets caught underneath it, tries to sort of nudge him. And I'll be fair, Harland does a little bit of that too. He tries to sort of, get onto that run. But look, there's old Mr. Complainy Pants over here. Oh, it's not fair, referee. He's bumped him. Get on with the game. Stop it. If you play better football, you will never be asking or talking to the referee again. Other than that, hope you join us for the live stream tomorrow, and I'll see you next time on Cash Talks Football.